We faced two games where really there weren't that many opportunities to pass rush. That chance will come probably this week, but like I always say, you never know. It looks like this week they're going to get their chance. We faced an option attack and last week a lot of teams trying to run the ball on third down, shorten the game. So they just haven't had the opportunities yet. I think it's a big test. I really do. This is an offense that will attack on the perimeter and down the field. We had some issues with that last year. We've gotten better in our first couple games in terms of explosive plays and minimizing that, but we haven't really been tested yet, so this will be important.
How much more comfortable did you feel just in week 2 last week with Kyle than maybe you did in week 1?
I don't think it was a comfortability level. I've been comfortable with Kyle. We've been freshmen, or we were roommates our freshman year, so we got used to throwing the ball together and catching the ball together. It was more just getting into the swing of things as an entire unit. Like speaking on the offense, I feel like we all elevated our game, and we're going to continue to do so throughout the weeks. So we're looking forward to playing Western Kentucky. We got a great game plan, so shout out to the coaches for that, and we're just looking to execute and play hard.
How important was that for you just to make some plays last week and kind of get back into that rhythm?
Yeah, it was good. You love to make plays out there on Saturday. But even if the ball's not coming my way, I'm going to, do my best to get my best effort, whether it's blocking on the perimeter or, running clear out routes for my other dudes so they can get the ball. So we're just looking to get wins on Saturday. That's all we're trying to do.
How good can Kyle be?
How good could he be?
How good can he be? He's the next in line here. Guys have gone to the Heisman ceremonies, etc. How good can he be?
I don't really want to speak on it, but, I have an idea of how good I think he could be in my mind. But the work that Kyle's put in, I wouldn't be surprised if he has some pretty impressive accolades over this season. So we're just going to keep stacking days as a team. He's going to keep playing great football like he's been doing. And at the end of the season, you guys will see where he's at.
Do you see a lot of fire in him? Have you seen fire in him a lot? What do you see in him that makes him special?
Yeah, absolutely. He cares more than just about anybody on the team. He's the last dude to leave the facility every single day, so he puts in the hours, and he does a lot of hours on film. He's a student of the game. He's really smart. So that's one of the most impressive things about him because, he's not necessarily a scrambler or anything like that. He just throws a really pretty ball. He's a master of his craft, and he's going to continue to get better day in and day out.
You played two teams that have milked the clock on you. West Kentucky's going to air it out, probably a lot of possessions. How much are you guys looking forward to that time?
Yeah, we're super excited. You play teams every week, especially in the Big Ten, where it's smash mouth football and they try to run down the clock because of maybe our high-powered offense. But just to be able to know that we might get a lot more snaps this week, just because the clock won't be running, they might have less possessions than us. So we're just trusting our defense to get some 3-and-outs, play well, and we're trusting our offense to score every time we get an opportunity to.
Emeka, Ryan talks a lot about the clock, the rule change with the running clock. Do you guys feel it on the field?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll say I was aware of the rule going into Indiana, and then I felt like the game was over at halftime, with respect to last year's clock rules. So it definitely goes way faster. So just knowing that, you have to play with a little more sense of urgency, and you have to execute better on every single play because you don't get that many opportunities.
We found ourselves this year so far in some 3rd and 2s and 3rd and 3s that we haven't converted on offense. And we got to get it fixed. We got to do a better job of that. We're just been in some situations where we haven't executed very well. In those situations, we expect to. And, 3rd and long, 3rd and extra long, different story. But 3rd and medium, 3rd and short, we got to keep drives going. Are we doing 2 questions? Yeah. So after reviewing the film, we've decided that Kyle's going to be the starter, and that make that distinction. We still plan on playing Devin, but we feel like Kyle has really stepped up to and deserves to be the starter. So we're going to go ahead and make that distinction.
All right, 4th row right, Cameron Teague Robinson, the Athletic.
Ryan, when you looked at the film, what stood out about Kyle for you to make that decision?
Yeah, just the overall consistency that I think he's been playing with. He made some nice throws. He kept the offense going. He came out of the gates playing efficient football, and and that's what we're going to look for moving forward. But I would just say overall consistency.